Today I'm going to talk about how to start a business from nothing. So in other words, I'm not going to go and get a bank loan. I'm not going to ask my mates or my parents for money. I've got no real resources available to me. How do I start a business? So you got no money, you're a bum. Okay, you got nothing to start your business with. You're not going to daddy, you're not going to the bank, as previously said. You're going to start your business. So what do you need? You need drive. You need to have a passion for business. You need to have a passion for the thing that you are going to do. So that's number one. Number one is passion. If you don't drive your passion, you are going to get nowhere.
People say you have to have a lot of passion for what you're doing, and it's totally true. And the reason is because it's so hard that if you don't, any rational person would give up.
Okay, so you got a passion, right? You got a passion for business, you got drive, you are excited about starting up your own venture, and you want to make money, you want to make lots of money. That has got to be an incentive. A lot of people focus on lifestyle and they say, well, I want more hours in my day, etc. But the reality is, if you want to run a business, you're going to put in the time. You're going to put in probably more time than you are putting in on your normal day job. So you got to start saying, well, why am I doing this? Am I doing this so that I can elevate above the typical day job, or am I doing this because I want more hours in my day? Because if it's the latter, probably not what you're looking for. So what can you do next? All right. So the reality is, if you don't have any money, if you don't have any kind of resources, you got to say, well, what do I have? What is that thing that's going to be the magic bullet that I can on-sell? And somebody really smart said to me, do you know the only thing that you need to start a business? And the first thing that goes through my mind is things like websites, it goes through business registration, it goes through accounting knowledge, it goes through a skill, a product. The person that I was referring to, they said a cell phone. And it was like me at the time, but it makes complete sense now. The only thing that you need is the ability to contact and communicate with people. And the modern day cell phone, a smartphone, is going to give you all of that. It's going to give you access to Facebook. It's going to give you access to LinkedIn. It's going to give you access to web portals, etc. So you've got all the tools, and obviously you can make a cold call. You've got all the tools that you're going to need in order to start your business in the palm of your hand. I mean, they say that you can land a rocket on the moon nowadays with your cell phone. So there's no reason you can't start your own business.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
After passion comes skills. So everybody has a certain set of skills, whether that's your ability to bake, whether that's your ability to make music, whether that's your ability to produce YouTube videos and edit, whether that's your ability to communicate and on-sell products. There are various skills that we all have, and we need to hone into that and decide what it is that we're going to sell. So I am good at making websites. Maybe my ability is to create subscription-based websites or websites for my community, or my ability to edit video. I can target YouTubers and I can on-sell those video editing skills to people that are already successful within the YouTube algorithm, etc. So you have to look at it. Am I good at baking? Maybe I can start a little baking business, go to the market every week and on-sell my cupcakes, my cakes, my brownies, whatever it is that it is. The reality though is, predominantly speaking, we're not going to be able to produce products. So baking is really an exception to that rule and small scale, but in terms of large scale products, just be aware of overthinking and over getting into how big a business that you want to start. So we're not going to all be able to start Tesla. We don't have $100 billion in our bank account to start Tesla. We're not going to all be able to start even a screw or nail manufacturing business. We can maybe go into drop shipping. That's cool. But predominantly speaking, if you're starting a business from scratch with your cell phone, you want to get into services. What can you offer the market within a relatively short space of time, because you want to start your business now and you want to make money today. You don't want to make money in 6 months' time once you've done a ton of R&D.
What's up? Yo, who's that?
Yo, pick up the phone. Hello?
What's that?
Yo, where's Dookie?
Yo, Duke. Yo.
What's that?
What's that?
Okay, so by now you've established what your business is and you've got your phone, and now it is time to get on that phone and get hold of every single person that you know and say, how's it, and tell them about your business. Okay. Obviously, you need to present your business in a way that is professional relative to your business. If it requires you to say, what's up, then go ahead and do that. But if it's more professional, then you got to be professional about it. That's just the way it is. But if you're not prepared to talk about your business to your peers, to your family, to your friends, you're already written off. I'm sorry, you're not going to make it. Just give up. You have to be prepared to talk about your business, because your friends are going to be your first customers. Your family is going to be your first customers. That is how you are going to grow and establish your business. And if you're not willing to shout from the rooftops about your business to every single person out there and communicate on all of your social medias, on all of your platforms, create a mailing list and start hitting every single person so that they are buying into your service, you have absolutely no chance of succeeding in business. Why? Because you have to have passion, you have to share your skills, and you have to communicate, and sell to every single person that you know. And this is a non-stop activity. Your internet has to not sleep for you. You need to be on every single platform. This is my business. This is what I do. This is how I'm doing it all the time. Otherwise, you really have no chance. So the next step is to get on that dial, get hold of everybody, tell them about what you're doing.
What is it?
This, Jen, it's the internet.
You'll notice that up to now, I haven't said go and start a website, go and make business cards, go and do... All of these things cost money. So why put a hurdle in front of yourself when you can go onto Canva, which is free, on your phone, which you have, and you can make a flyer or a poster relative to the service offering that you're making or that you're having or that you're presenting, and you can start selling it. Put a price on it, put it on your Facebook, send it to all your contacts, email it out, etc. You can do that all on your cell phone. You don't need a website. You don't need any kind of formalized structure. Obviously, it's nice to have a website. Obviously, it's nice to not have a Gmail account, but you are starting a business from nothing. So get the business going, start working and get customers and make money, and then put that money back into creating that infrastructure.
You are the top 1% all naval babies. The elite. Best.
Next stage, guys. So you've set up your business, you've got hold of all your contacts, you're starting to make a little bit of money, but now you got to ask yourself the question, am I the best of the best? Am I the most knowledgeable in my industry? Is there anybody else that is going to beat me to the punch every single time I go after a client? So ask yourself this: if you're selling your service of accounting as an example, does the town know that you are the best practitioner available? You are going to be the person that gets them the most money back in their tax. Do they know that you are going to ensure that their business runs smoothly and that they're going to be able to forecast better, etc., etc., etc.? As an accounting, if you're the best editor, be the best editor. Study, become the best of the best, the most elite. Do everything you can to make sure that your service that you're offering is better than everyone else, or at least in the top 10%, because otherwise you're going to get squashed by the competition again and again and again, because they are working hard to make sure that they're the best. They are putting in the hours, they're putting in the effort. If you don't have the energy, if you don't have the stamina, if you don't have the passion to be the best, you're probably in the wrong business.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you got to be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you.
Last bit of motivation, guys. Go out there, get your business done. Don't look for excuses. Don't look for hurdles. Don't find ways to not start your business. Just get a move on, get sales, get it done, build your repertoire, start hiring people eventually, start growing, start being a mogul, start overcoming all of the obstacles that you stood in your way. And I emphasize that you put in your way, not the world, you put it in your way. Start building that business, create it, get it going, and let's all be successful together. Guys, thank you for listening today. Like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Thank you very much for listening to my channel. Appreciate it. And good luck with your new business.